Hey everyone, so today I'm going to show you how to make the much requested Starburst Rainbow Loom bracelet. This is the order of which I've made mine in. This is actually my first Rainbow Loom bracelet ever, so like with the loom. So anyways, what you're going to need is some rubber bands. I did not buy the box with the rubber bands. I bought the box. Well, I've had the box, but I bought it from Hobby Lobby. But you could get them from any craft store. And I bought the rubber bands from Five Below, Claire's. You can get them from Michael's, Hobby Lobby, ShopRite, Amazon, eBay. Yeah, and that will be in the description bar, but I just put them in the box for organization. The Rainbow Loom I got from Amazon, but you can get from ShopRite, Michael's, Hobby Lobby. Depends on which one, though. Amazon, I got mine from Amazon because my Michael's and Hobby Lobby don't have them. But it just depends on where you live, so yeah. Okay, all that information will be down below if you missed that. So yeah, and also you will need a C-clip. I got these actually came with my rubber bands, but you can also buy them on Amazon or maybe Michael's, Hobby Lobby. They might sell them separately. I don't know. But okay, so anyways, let's get started. We are going to start by placing our rubber bands, and the arrow will be facing away from you. You're going to pick one outside color, or you could pick multiple, but I just like to do one, so this is one of my favorites. Here I have black, and then I've got my Starburst on the inside. So my black here is going to be my white for today, and on the inside I'm going to be using pink, green, and orange. So let's get started. We're going to take our rubber band, put it on the middle peg, and bring it to the left, and then take one middle peg and bring it to the right. So it's like that. Now we're going to take our rubber band, put on this peg on the left, go forward, another, go forward, and just do that to the end. When you get here, you're going to put your rubber band like that. So from the middle, we're not going to the last one, we're going to the middle. Now we're going to go back down on the right and put the bands forward like we did on the left. When we get to here, we're going to put the band to the middle. Now we are going to start with the Starburst, like in the middle. So how you place these on is you take a rubber band. This is pink, not orange or red, because my camera makes it look weird. So yeah, we take the rubber band, and see this? It's kind of like a hexagon. Here's the middle, and then the outside point. So we put it in the middle. And instead of going up, we're going to go to the top right. Then we're going to go from the middle to the bottom right. Then the middle, down, middle, bottom left, middle, top left, middle, up. And we're going to push these down like that. Now we're going to go to the next one. So here is our next Starburst, and now we take a band, go up to the middle, top right, middle, bottom right, middle, bottom, middle, bottom, left, middle, top, left, middle, top. Push these down. Now I'm going to show you one last time, and then I'm going to speed it up. So middle, top, left, middle, top, right, middle, bottom right, middle, bottom, middle, bottom, left, middle, top, left, and then middle, up. Push them down and continue. Now that we have done this, we are going to place the capping bands. So to do that, we are going to skip this first peg, and we're going to place a rubber band, so we're going to double it up. So put it on your finger, twist it, put it back on your finger, like that. Very simple. And put it on the center of each starburst. So I placed them on the middle, but now we have to place it on the last one. So like that. So we have them on all the middles and that last one. Now we're going to turn the loom around, and we're going to hook. So we are going to hook all the starbursts, and then we do the outside last. So what we do is we push back this capping band, hook on the orange, and hook it forward to the middle peg. Now this is a little confusing, but we're going to push back the top orange, and then it's going to be, so it's the orange that we just hooked and the capping band. Then we're going to grab this orange on the middle to the bottom right. We're going to hook it off, and hook it on to the bottom right. Make sure you're grabbing the correct band. Normally it should be on the top over here, but if it's not, you can tell by the way it goes. So we hook that one over to there. Now we hook this one forward. So we went hook to middle to bottom right, hook to top right, hook to top. Now we are hooking the top left, and now go in and hook the bottom left. Now we go to here, and we're going to grab the green and hook it forward. Now we push back these, and then we grab this one right here and hook it down there. So we get that. And now hook this one, hook this one, top, hook this one, like that. Now I'm going to show you one more time. So basically the order goes like this. So it goes from here, and then to here, like that. This is the only one that it goes up into the middle. All the others go to the sides. So we go under, grab and hook, grab and hook, grab and hook, grab and hook. And when you hook, you want to go inside, because if you go outside, you're not doing it right. So inside. And we're just going to keep doing this. So we go forward, and then here. And then, yeah. Okay, so do that to the end. This is what it should look like when you're done. Sorry I didn't fast forward for that. I just didn't want my camera to die. So yeah, okay. Now we are going to hook the outside band. So what we're gonna do is go in and grab this one, white one that goes from here to here, and that should be the top. Then the bottom one goes from middle to right. So now we go to the left, and we're gonna push back all of these and grab the bottom. And see that little pull? You should get that. If you don't, then you hook the wrong one. Then we go to the bottom of the next one, pull forward. Bottom of the next one, pull forward. Bottom of the next, pull forward. And keep doing that until the end. When you get to the end, you're going to hook this and bring it to the middle. Okay, now we're going to go back down to here and do the same thing. Hook, push back all these and hook the bottom, hook it forward, and keep doing that until the end. So when you get to the end, you're going to bring this band to here. And we have hooked all the bands now. Now what we're going to do is take your hook and this last peg and go down all the way through every rubber band there. And we're going to take our rubber band, put it on the hook, and what I do is I turn it so I don't get any other rubber bands from here. So then you get this and hook it back on. And I like to add half of my extension here. So I hook on a rubber band and pull it through, but you can put it on the loom or whatever you want. So now I take my C-clip and clip this on. Okay. So what I do is I actually add half of my extension here, then the other half down here because I'm like a perfectionist at this stuff. And now we just take off the bracelet. Now I have to add the other half of the extension. So basically I go in here and I hook on a rubber band, pull it through, put it back on, put on a rubber band, pull it through, put it back on. So you just take the other half of the extension and make sure you're all straight and not twisted. Then hook it on. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope you know how to make a starburst now. Thanks for watching. Thanks, bye guys.